Yeah, it's funny how we see some trends in officiating as far as this year. We haven't seen a lot of over the backs, we said. And what else was it? The top of the rim. There's a steal for Battle. McConnelly going down the floor, layup, missed. It was blocked by Spike, but they call a foul on Rohan Spike. It'll be the fourth on the Cats as now Gavin Austin gets set to check back in. Johnny Wynn also down here getting ready at the scorer's table. First free throw short, misses from McConnelly. Stays a 10-point lead for Battle. A couple of changes here as Jake Johnson checks out of the game. Who else checked out?
You got
Somebody
Jake
else checked out.
Rohan.
Oh, Rohan Spike checked out as Gavin Austin checked in. Looking to push down the floor. Johnny Wynn dribbles into the right corner. Now he'll bring it back out to the top of the key to Inman. 6:54 on the clock here in the second period. Cats trail 23-12. Drive by Inman. Block inside. And Doug Logan got the block.
And that's why I said we got to get Gavin or Tyler, one of them, going those outside shots because Alex is going to keep trying to drive, and they're just going to drop back there and start blocking. He doesn't have the height advantage against those big guys inside.
Gavin Austin, baseline inbounds, looking for somebody. He gets it into Will Brown. Now Tyler Strong out on the left wing.
Got to get him going.
Off the dribble, he gets up near the free throw line, puts up a fade away, misses short, and it seems like everything he's put up so far has been off balance.
Good save by Will Brown.
Good save by Will Brown. He lays it back in, miss. Will Brown gets the board and comes down with it. Right there, rebounds come in the Cats' favor, and they cut it to 9, 23-14.
And that's what we're talking about. Just got to rebound. If you can rebound, it gives you those extra chance points there.
Isaac Deal bringing it up the floor. Cats stop him up near the three-point line on the right wing. Get it back around. There's Logan Welch, the senior. Good pass inside and points as Castile comes off the screen and works it in. Now Gavin Austin in transition. A foul, a blocking foul. Ball hit the top of the rim, almost rolled in. It would have been an and one. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. The foul is called on Landon Castile, who just made down on this end.
Yeah, and that's what I like to officiate. Let them play a little bit. I wish we can get this. It seems like, and I don't know what it is. It seems like
Austin
the boys
makes the first.
They let the boys play. I don't know if they scared girls might get hurt or something, but let them play a little bit.
Now Tyler Strong will check out. And what do you think Coach Razik will say to Tyler? I know he's kind of one of those, if you feel it, go ahead and take the shot. But a couple of shots here, he's been kind of fading away.
He has been, but I mean, he's played really well here recently. So I think you take him out for a little bit, let him get a break, let him get a drink, and tell him to relax and go back out there because you're gonna need him.
Clifton checks in, so now a pretty big group out on the floor is now McConnelly driving, get it out on the corner. Terry drive, floater baseline, missed. Rebound. The board comes down for the Cats, and right here I think we might ball got tipped out of bounds by Bad, little State Virginia high ball. Thought they threw it out there for a second. I was about to say, right when we got a board. So we got Will Brown and John Clifton in at the same time. We haven't seen that a lot. I know earlier in the year we had that, but Coach Razik hasn't went to it. I don't think, at least in other games since. Now Caleb Goins gets a steal on a tip ball. Good pass underneath. McConnelly tries to lay it in over the back of his head. Misses. Johnny Wynn comes down with the board against the double team. Fancy dribbling through the pressure. And they'll get it back out. Will Brown gets it out. Now Gavin Austin at the top. Inman out on the floor along with Johnny Wynn. Gavin Austin, a free throw jumper, missed. Batted back out for Brown, and Clifton wasn't in the area.
And this is what
goes out of bounds off the Cats.
Just calm down right now. Like we seem a little bit frustrated on the court right now. Just calm down. You're fine. Got a couple kids kind of talking to each other about who has who.
25-16, and Johnny Wynn comes in going for a steal and gets knocked pretty hard there by Caleb Goins. It's Wynn's second foul. Team foul number 6.
He's all over the court, but you got to be smart there. He has a tendency of getting those. I mean, that's the kind of a careless foul there.
25-16, 5:11 to go until half. Cats trailing, and they get a turnover here. Johnny Wynn going to get it out in transition. Lost the dribble. Ball's on the floor and goes out of bounds off the Cats. It'll stay battle ball. Tough break there. Johnny Wynn never really could come down with it. He's guarding McConnelly as they come up the floor. What do you think about the pressure? We've seen Battle sort of break the pressure here in this second period. They struggled with it in the first.
I think honestly right now,
working off a screen, just a pick and roll, and they get the points.
I think
Easy for Deal.
I think right now, if I was Coach Raz, I would try to full court pressure here, because Battle's able to get the ball down to the other end, and they were just working it inside, and right now they're killing us in the post.
4:43 to go until half, 27-16. Coach Raznick not happy about the defensive side of the ball. After that pick and roll, nobody went with the roller. They just let him go all the way to the basket. It was an easy lay-in.
And that's just communication. And that's why a lot of these coaches always got to be talking. It's just communication.
And you're not going to see a lot in this league. In this area, you're not going to see a lot of pick and pop. They're not going to come back out.
No.
They're going to go in usually.
And right now, Battles is beating us inside. So, they're not going to pop back out.
So Tyler Strong still on the benches. It'll be Inman out on the floor along with John Clifton, Will Brown, Johnny Wynn, and Gavin Austin. You hear Coach Radzik over here saying, let it come to you.
There you go.
Not try to force it. That's exactly what he said. Look at that.
You called it. But, it's a good move by him. Let him relax. Let him – as you said, he's bringing it back in now.
He's getting ready to come back in. 27-16, 11-point lead for Battle. Inman sets up three. Top of the key, missed short. Shooting just not going the Cats' way in this one.
And here's the issue I have. We're all just kind of frustrated right now. If you look around, look at our guys out there, they're all just kind of frustrated right now. They're looking for somebody to get going.
Will Brown checks out as now Gavin Austin – Jake Johnston checks in. They're going to go for the home run ball. They get it to McConley, and he tries to save it from going out of bounds. It's a steal for the Cats as Jake Johnson pushes it down to Gavin Austin. They had Tyler Strong running the baseline. They didn't see him, but they find Clifton underneath. And Clifton has the easy two. 27-18. It's a 9-point game, and the Cats nearly get a steal but turn it back over. A quick pass down the floor. There's Stati lay-in. No good, but the foul underneath. Hard hit there as Clifton went down to the floor. I don't know who they call that on Clifton.
I believe that's who they called it on.
Yep.
Yes.
John Clifton called for the foul. I believe that's his second. Maybe his first. No sign yet.
There you go.
There you go, second for him.
That's first.
Oh, okay.
They're so slow with
first free throw was a miss from Stati, or Deal, that is.
They're having trouble getting the foul on the scoreboard here.
Pardon me, that is Stati, 22. His jersey was kind of ruffled over here from our angle. It's second free throw up and in for Stati, and it's back to a 10-point lead for John Battle. 4:02 to go until half. Gavin Austin brings it up past the Trojan logo at midcourt. Right to left, out in front of us. Now Tyler Strong off the dribble, gets it off. Now Jake Johnson driving back out Strong. Strong hangs up, jumper, missed. There's just a lid on the rim right now for Tyler as they'll try to push back down. Nobody back the other way. Goins lay in, got it. And it's 30-18, a 12-point lead. Ball's tipped on the inbound but controlled by the Cats. They try to push.
Behind you there.
A lot of panic down this Bearcat offense. Gavin Austin gets it inside, layup, got it. But still, a lot of rushing around as they'll go back down the floor. As Stati tries to push against Strong. Strong goes up, but it goes over the shot, over his arm, and he makes it 32-20. Good move by Stati to wait on Strong to commit. Now Strong a three from the top, rattles.
Won't go in,
but Clifton there for the putback and the foul.
And one.
Yeah, Strong was just kind of wondering, what do I have to do? Everything I'm throwing up keeps going around.
But, here's the thing.
It's a 10-point game now after that, and you got a chance to cut it to 9.
But for him right now, it's not like his shot's way off, So, it's just it won't go in. But right now he has to keep shooting a little bit because it's not like he's way off.
Clifton makes, and it cuts it to a 9-point game, 32-23. Johnny Wynn will check out. He's playing with 2 fouls as Inman checks back in. And the Cats have done all this. Have made a little bit of an inroad here to get back into this thing into scratching distance without Inman even in the game. Goins nearly called for travel. He should have been called for travel. He lost the dribble and came back up with it. There's Stati, right wing, got it, wide open. Mikey Stati, 35-23. That's what you did not need there. Now Tyler Strong off the dribble, turns his back out Inman. Jake Johnson driving baseline, lost it. Ball's loose on the floor, turnover, and it goes to Worley as Battle will control. They get it down the floor quickly. McConley, left wing, driving. Quick pass out to the top. Stat-Eye, right wing, missed off the front of the rim. Gavin Austin tipped it back out and was hit hard by Stat-Eye trying to get the board. It'll be a foul on Mikey Stat-Eye. 2:31 to go until half, 35-23. That will be the 7th foul, I believe, on Battle. Unless they've gone ahead and changed it. I think that's the 7th. I don't think they have. It's still on. Yeah, maybe they have. That was the first foul on Stat-Eye. Cats are in the bonus after this one, I guess, right?
I guess
6 fouls, yeah.
6,
they got the bonus up there, so the next foul will be the bonus. As Austin brings it up the floor, Cats trail by 12. And Austin guarded closely, gets it out Strong. Strong guarded by Goins. Good pass inside, got tipped away.
Good try there.
And a turnover. Stutes able to knock it away. McConley gets it down the floor. Stutes inside. An easy shot there for Andy Stutes. Layup 37-23 as Austin brings it back down the floor. Austin trying to get it back out. Gets it out to Strong at the top. Strong puts it on the floor now. Three-pointer from Spike. Got it. Ball nearly hung up in the net. 37-26. Smooth shot there from Rohan to sort of settle this thing back down. Usually he's the one that makes things a little bit more, wild.
Adventurous.
Back to 37-26. McConley has it, dribbling it around, past low to Stat-Eye, but he's able to collect. Goins, another tough pass. He nearly dropped it. Now Dakota Worley out on the right corner, guarded by Strong. They're just working around the top of the key here, trying to get into some offense. Battle is. As they'll go ahead and bring it all the way back out to the top. McConley.
The biggest issue right now, just don't lose your man. Just don't lose your man at this point.
Screen set, nearly a travel, but no call, and a three-pointer taken by Stutes missed. Austin drags down the ball off the glass. And Inman passes it back off to Austin. Austin trying to probe. Now he'll go bounce pass inside Strong. Right hand got it. Maybe that'll get him going. Tyler Strong. Right hand got it and makes it a 9-point lead. Watch the home run ball here. They like to do that against the press. They'll get it in to McConley, and a timeout called by Coach Odom and John Battle. Again, the timeout brought to you by State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol. Got 50.3 seconds left until halftime. Cats trailing 37-28. It's really been a track meet to this point. Do the Cats need to try to slow it down, you think, or what? I mean, it's John Battle ball right here, of course, but there's a lot that can be said about this first half. Cats keep trying to claw back into it, but Battle.
And I think, you do slow it down here because, I just want to go back and forth between the press and don't press. It kind of confuse them a little bit because they have been able to break the press and with a long pass down at the other end and get easy baskets. Confuse them a little bit, maybe slow it down because right now I feel like the Battle has the tempo right now.
37-28 with 50.3 seconds to go until halftime. 6 fouls apiece. Battle inbound it. They try to get it down the floor. Got a double team in the corner. No foul called yet. Nearly stepped out. Coach Razik wanting that to get out of bounds, but see what a stop can do here for the Cats. Stat-Eye trying to drive, loses it, and the Cats get it on the turnover. 35 seconds, and it's a 9-point game. What do you do? Give it off to Inman, and I'd say run it down a little.
Yeah, set something up here. Maybe not take the first shot. Yeah,
they're going to hold it out here. I think that's smart.
But who do you go with here? Seconds. Tyler's been cold. Gavin.
Strong's down in the post. You got 15 seconds. See how much time they leave, too, just in case they think they can get a board. There's Gavin Austin. Gets it, tries to cycle through. Now Strong driving baseline, up in the air, floater, missed short. There was some contact. Ball still loose. Shots blocked by Inman on the way, as it would have been
a lot going on.
Full court shot after the steal, but it's 37-28 as we enter halftime. John Battle holding on to the lead, but it seems like this game should be more out of hand than it really is. The Cats only down by 9 points, and Tyler Strong has not really played all that well. It's not they haven't played well, it's just that the shots haven't went in.
Well, and then if you're Battle, I feel like you've kind of hit a lot of your shots this first half. Are you scared if Tyler does heat up in the second half? I mean, it can
he's
flip
a game
this
changer.
It can flip the game real quick.
So we'll see how that goes. Again, 37-28 as we enter halftime. Some trends from that first half. I think we've really had a track meet, not really very cleanly played for the Cats.
No.
I don't know how many turnovers they've had, but it's been quite a few.